Sound source number 3 is our on-camera shotgun microphone. This is called a shotgun microphone because it kind of looks like that. And if we pull this sleeve off, or this wind sleeve, you'll see how this thing works. It's actually a very sensitive microphone on the end. It takes directional sound, whatever's coming straight at the mic, and it doesn't pick up so much from outside sources. So shotgun, because we pointed at our subject, right? You'd never want to be on the receiving end of this, but it's sensitive towards the subject, all right? So how does this go on here? It uses a hot shoe method, which is a very common fastening method. And this has an adapter for the hot shoe, not the awesomest, but it works like this. We slide this shoe on here. See if you can see that. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Got to slide on from the front to the back. And then we tighten this collar down. And this collar is what keeps it on the adapter. The adapter then slips into the camera body. And we actually have to open up this little side flap on the camera. A few of them have like a slide back feature or something like that. And this will slip in and lock in. And we have to use this quick shoe adapter release in order to get it out of there. So it's locked in right now. Got to hit the release, pop it out of there. Okay. It's kind of a cool sound. Huh. Back in. Okay, locked in. In order to plug our microphone in, we've got our 1/8 inch, notice stereo sound there. It's going to go into our microphone port. Last thing we've got to do is turn this thing on. And we do that on the top. External mic, partially obstruct image, yes, click OK. Turn the microphone on right up here. Come on, focus. Green light means go. And we've got sound, okay? This is ISO mounted with some rubber bands, so basically it kind of floats and it's somewhat forgiving, but it's still is susceptible to movement, and if we touch it, it's sound sensitive. So here we go with audio check. Let's get this turned around. This is audio check with shotgun microphone handheld. As I start to turn this towards me, notice how the sound changes. And when I talk into this, it's a totally different sound than when I face the camera away. If I'm pointing at 180 degrees, it's just picking up this stereo sound in the room. As I rotate this around and as we would use it for an interview, it's pointing directly at the subject. It's pretty decent sound, okay? Totally different sound experience. So it's very directionally sensitive. And works great for when you're out in the field and you can't put a lapel on somebody, but you want to get sound from them. You're interviewing at a basketball game. It's somewhat locational, and there's a lot of surround sound or natural sound that works great for that. So this is shotgun microphone. Please remember when you're done to turn this power switch off, and that'll cut your audio here, and then unplug it, and you'll get your natural sound back on the camera. Okay, one more thing that I didn't go over with boom microphone, and that is you can actually use a boom pole for this, which is an entirely different way to mic somebody. Instead of having the boom mic on the camera, we can slip the hot shoe off, and we can use an extension pole called a boom pole. This just threads into the bottom. Like this, okay? You will need an extension for, this is a twist lock. So you twist it counterclockwise to loosen it, extend it, and then twist it back clockwise to tighten it. And what it does is it would extend out over your subject, and you would hold this out of frame. You're going to need a second person just to run the boom pole. There's extensions for this that are just male to female extensions, so this isn't too complicated. The ones that come with the boom pole look like this. They've got the little curly Q stretch on the end, and then the other end obviously goes into the camera. And what you want to do is just loop this around a couple times, so run it out here, spin it a couple times so it threads down the boom pole like this. And you keep that boom pole out of the frame, and the rookie mistake is to drop the boom pole into the frame while you're recording. You want to keep it just above, and it'll pick up really good sound. So this is an entirely additional boom pole option for external audio. Last thing I want to emphasize is wrapping everything up properly. So these boom poles twist and collapse just like your tripods collapse down. And the cords, there is a proper way to wrap cords up, and I wanted to just emphasize that quickly. So for a cord simply like this, draw it out about an arm's length, loop it over once, draw it out again, and sometimes you have to twist the cord to get it to do what you want, but get it to loop over again. This is what the cowboys did all day long on the prairie. And then that last loop, you can connect these together, and you can hang it up like this. This is a good starting point. We do also have lashing material, which is just like a double-sided Velcro like this. So once you get your cords wrapped up, then you would take this double-sided Velcro, go all the way around, and cinch it together. And it's just a clean way to store everything. And same thing with the headphones. Pinch the earmuffs together, wrap around, and then just tuck these inside the loop once, and they'll stay, and you can hang them up, and they're good to go for the next person who's going to use them.